We got a good bit of LD sitting over there. Yep, 6 over there. What are we looking for? Chiwo. Okay. Looking for those. Definitely more of a Siege player, it seems. Siege/PV player. Good bit of LDs. Like 180-ish he was talking about. Yep, that seems about right. We're definitely going to make more out of it. Let me ask. Dupes to Blessing. What are we looking for? Mainly, because we still have a Blessing, maybe he's looking for particular units that I should do Water Scrolls first or so. Except Siege Dupes, okay. Yep, was assuming Water Scrolls first, and that's exactly what he says as well. Okay, let's see. Looking for Rigna. Let's pull him easy Rigna over here. Okay, that's not a Rigna. We will showcase what LDs he has later on. So definitely a Siege player looking for Siege units. So any Siege dupes. Rigna over here, easy as fuck. You just, let's say, summon. You always get your Rignas. Show me. That's... Oh. Well, let's say, if we're talking Siege units, it's not that commonly used in Siege anymore, but it's new. So I'll take that. I'll take that. It's definitely still usable next to a Bolfric, but the meta doesn't really provide for it at the moment. And also, simply said... Oh, that's why we have another one, also new. Thank me later. It's a decent unit, though. But yeah, also simply said, as I was saying, a Alaya is so much better than a Amelia. Just provides so much more. Good start, always. Oh, that's a real dupe. You're not going to use that for Siege neither. At least, I don't know any Siege offense with that. But that was 3 in 263. Just let's say summon on other people's account and suddenly Countess is like, RNG. That's how it works. Last summon session, we did do 105 LDs and we got 1 LD5. Wait, is that... That nearly never happens. That's a double net 5er angle. I haven't seen double net 5er angle in a long time, actually. Double net 5er in 10. We're already looking at like, what, 5 net 5s and like 300-ish scrolls? RNG! Who killed the music? Someone's asking Wind Mage or Water Panda. They're both same, whatever you think you probably use more. Like, neither of them is really super meta at the moment or anything. 2 LD5s in 10? Stop sacking! I don't know, like, how many LDs I got, like, super close to one another. My Maximilian and my, what's it called? Maximilian and Ian were pulled, I think, just a few scrolls apart. Those were really close to one another. I think that these two were the closest. What the fuck is this? That Layla? Hey, don't mind if I do. Really good Siege unit right now as well. Siege defense next to the Fire Jennifer and a Shio. What the... Okay, this is even more crazy than the fucking LD rates that we had last video. What the fuck, man? If I make the title, this is the craziest session, everyone's like, oh, it's Sei with another fucking crazy session. Fucking clickbait bullshit. And then they watch the video and it's like, why is all the lightning fucking purple? Why are all the lightnings looking like this? Wait, I made an emote for that. Give me the emote. Emote. We're just doing this shit. Like that's what happens when I summon on other people's accounts. It's easy. See, another one. Oh, we already had that one. What the fuck is that shit, man? Well, that's a dupe on a dupe. Well, now give me the Rigna. We were looking for the Rigna. To be honest, if we go 600 dry right now, we're still way over rate. It would low-key be fair to go 600 dry right now, to save some of the luck for the LDs. Mr. Kaki. Man, that's the most amount of net 5s that I summoned in a small time span. This rate, you're gonna summon an LD5. Well, it happened to me very often that my my net 5 rate on normal summons was crazy good, and then you come to the LNDs and you got like absolute jack shit. Yeah, there's another one. Is also new. I actually will have a video on this dude as well. His buff is actually kind of interesting. Sure, he gets outshined by a few other units, but he's usable. He's usable. Already recorded the video. I have some videos pre-recorded for when I'm away for a bit. So might be less videos for a little bit of time. Another one. Indra also new. We're actually budding a lot of new units too. Indra's definitely not bad. When is the Jackson X Zenny video? It's gonna be today. It's gonna be right after this stream. That's a video that, if you're watching the video on this summon session right now, is a video of the past. For the people watching the stream right now, another net 5, by the way. Just a casual Tayor. But someone let me play on his account, which has a Dark Zenitsu plus a Jackson. That stupid thing was taking infinite turns. It was fucking insane. It was so stupid. And then he also had a Ragdoll to pair with that and a bunch of other good LDs. A whole bunch of good LDs. So yeah, that video I will be going live right after this stream. So if you want to not miss out on that, I'll share it or share the link after this summon session pretty much. But these rates are bunkers. Holy. How many net 5s are we already at, man? Holy shit. Alright, that was a Quillian Slasher Fire, I think. That's not 4. Okay, so I think we did like 1100-ish scrolls. A little bit more. Let's say 1200 scrolls. So we should have 6 net 5s by that logic. Let's see how many more we have than 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We literally did one fucking net 5 in the 100 scrolls. That's absurd, man. That's absolutely absurd. Okay, where is your thingy where we place all of those units? Straight to storage. And we can summon some more. This one is the one we're looking for. All of that stuff right over there. And we're gonna summon some more. Ooh, you have I guess that these are all your LDs. Giselle's kind of fun. Hanwol, kind of eh. Okay, let's first do these, and then we translate everything into LDs, and then we go into the next. So we go into the legendary Scam Scrolls. Still call them Scam Scrolls. Double rate exactly, yep. Let's see if we can also get double rate on this, or we're gonna go 13 dry on this right now. Seems 13 dry on these. Okay, these can be... Oh, he also has Transcendence Scrolls. That's cool. That's cool. So, let's do these right away. Could be LD4s. If the man is a Siege player, we wouldn't mind anything along the lines of Dovas, Mirenes, Fionas. Well, that's about it. We do not like a Desert Warrior. We don't like that one. That one was HOH, right? Didn't you miss the HOH if that is a new? Pretty sure that was HOH. That's a new, but non-HOH though. Also, never used. Newer player. Okay, fair, makes sense. To be honest, if you have enough Dovas, well then again, this thing was HOH as well. We got a bunch of 4s, but no 5s. The Third Warrior was not HOH? Really? I thought he was. Okay. So, we did an insane amount of normal scrolls with getting so many net 5s, but then the legendary scrolls were all ass. Well, let's see. We're looking for Rignas or anything siege related. That's a demon. Can be used Siege, but it's not really as meta where he's Siege. Oh, that's actually a new one. If it's a new one, it's nice. But can be used in Siege. Siege offense, Camilla, tanker next to it. Lamila, oh, please let this be new. Let this be new. Let this be new. Ah, damn it. Otherwise, she's super meta for defense. She is super, super meta for defense. Nina Williams. Nina Williams. Nina Williams. Oh, boring. Okay, is any of those units... Oh, this one was actually in there. That's nice. We picked up that one. So, what would you like to have changed for the demon? If you're a Siege player, what would I recommend? I would say Shiho. Yeah, probably Shiho, because Shiho is good for RTA, but it's also good on the defense right now with the Fire Jennifer. Mo Long. I'm not too big a fan of Mo Long, personally. I would say Shiho in all of this. Water Monkey, cool. And the other ones we still are... Let me see if I could maybe give you a recommendation. You already have her, that's really good for Siege. And the other fire units, that would be... No, Village Chiu. It's okay, Rika is arguably decent for Siege, but it's also not crazy. And on wind, it definitely does make sense to go for Sonya if you don't have her, and Nobara is also cool. Yep, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, let's see, we're gonna pull... if we get Laura, I get salty. I just like to pull other people Nefties, because I already have that. I don't have to get salty over that. Let's pull the man a Neftieser. Not so Nefties. Come on, give me... We haven't had a net 5 in a while. We haven't had a net 5 in a while. I believe. Start believing. God damn it, SWC scrolls. Okay, the legendary scrolls or the legendary Worth scrolls were absolute ass. So that's where we wasted too much luck on the normal things. What's the Tanisha Shiho defense? You put a Layla next to it. Layla, Tanisha, Shiho is really good for defense. Okay, so let's see what we can feed into the blender. Yeah, I don't care about me buying more packs. Ain't no buying more packs. Wait, this thing, yep. Please have enough of these materials. You do. Last account I was on did not have it. Tanisha is the Fire Jennifer. Do you want to keep a second Lamila? That's the big question. Because second Lamila is a Siege defense unit more than Siege offense. But it is something you could keep. Fire who? Jennifer. People always say I pronounce Jennifer wrong, but I don't give a shit. It's Jennifer. It's like, whatever. It's the same shit. Collab unit. Witcher. That thingy. Balanus. No, that's definitely not a Siege unit. Okay, Lamila, you also don't want to keep. Sure. Thayer, no keep. No Siege unit. Liam is not a Siege unit, right? I don't believe in people saying Liam is a Siege unit. Animusha, no Siege unit. Actually, we didn't pull that many. Well, we had a good bit. Like, these units are all new. That's actually a good pile of new units. But he did mention he was a newer-ish player, but still. I think we picked up a few good new units. And then the final one is Baba to the Lamila. Which does mean we have more LDs. Any LD4s you still want? Like, do you have Dovas? Do you have Mirenes? Do you have Fiona? Got him Layla too? Yeah, I did get him Layla. I didn't get him Shio though, but I did get him Layla. Layla's really nice. How many LDs are we looking at? I'm gonna be that lazy guy that picks up a calculator to know that this is 54, right? Yeah, I guess. Is that how math works? So that is a total of... I'm just gonna be that lazy guy that actually grabs the calculator. Just so I can have the thumbnail and the title correct of how many LDs we're looking at. So we have plus 212 LDs. That is close to the odds of getting a LD5 on average. But then again, averages don't mean shit in this game because PD system, where PD system? We're gonna go full Gamba, full RNG. Amount of lightnings we should have with all of this should be... Wait, let's actually put everything to the storage first. Amount of lightnings that we should be having should be along the lines of 15-ish. So let's see if we can make it. Okay, that's a 1. That's, I think, a HOH, but it is new, so Pokédexing never bad. It's not really of a crazy unit, but... Okay, that's number 2. That's definitely not HOH, but you have it already. That is too bad. Also not a crazy unit. That unit just needs more base stats. If he had more base stats, it'd be so nice. Would be so nice. Pull this man, the Nefties, the Sylvia. Any kind of siege. LD5 would be very appreciated. Or LD4. Dova, Mirene. I think that was HOH. Songs are all as fuck. Yep. I always play the year 2000 rock songs on stream. I love that shit. Back in the days, Armana was the best. Armana is really good kid. But it's crazy. This guy is a true will summoning without 10+1. He wanted to do a birthday summon, so it's birthday for him. If I'm not mistaken. Or I'm confusing him with someone else. Okay, so far, nothing too crazy yet on the LNDs. But the LNDs are always a very hard hit or a very hard miss. And based on that is, do we get the LD5 or not? I'm feeling an LD5. We're not feeling that many lightning, but all we need is purple lightning. We don't care about normal lightning that much. We don't care about normal lightning. Birthday victim. I would say that we're already looking at a decent session for just the net 5s, but we're looking at 2 lightnings right now. Okay, 3. Or was it 4? No, it was 4 or 5 already. I'm bad at counting. I don't count. That's why I'm bad at it. We'll figure out how many we got later on. Come on, give me some more net 5s. We were doing so good on the net 5s earlier on. Imagine at some point that they're gonna do an LD summon 10 in a row. No, I think they will never do that. That button will set you back like freaking 200 euros every time you press that button, on average. Which is kind of insane. Okay, we're going back on the lightning rate. Give me some new units. Could be new, it's not new. Still 109 to go. Okay, we're kicking up a lightning rate. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Another desert warrior. It is desert. It's not desert. He is a desert warrior. Well, we kind of already have desert warriors. They're called budding princesses and whatnot. But they are not warriors. Come on, give me the LD5. Come to us. This is not my account, so you can actually give them LD5s. Oh, wait. Oh, now I sound like I never pulled an LD5 on my account. Well, I'm 500 freaking 68 dry or something right now on my account, which is a good bit. That's a good bit. Let's deselect these to keep in count of how many units we do already have. So we're currently looking at 7 lightnings, but they're all kind of ass. At least not needed. Let's call it that way. 85 to go. Still good numbers. Still good numbers. Did we get something till now? We got good net 5s. LD5s, not just yet. But all it needs is 1 scroll. All it needs is 1 scroll. God damn it! Ah, well, the goddamn it did hit the lightning mark, but that's still HOH. Give me some Dovas or Mirenes or anything like that. Purple on? Yeah, purple is on. I like to keep the purple on because we don't care about normal lightnings. Care about them purple lightnings. Come on, 55 in the chamber. Give me some Gucci stuff. Lightning rate on average is not bad. It's just we need them purple lightnings. Purple lightnings. Loki, I feel like on this account I'm gonna pull like 2 back-to-back net 5s. For some weird reason. That's probably new. It's new. It's not a crazy good unit, but could be used. Mr. Jack on Lights. Net 4 rate, though, is, I think, average or above average, but we're pulling a lot of HOHs. Well, then again, 80 to 90% these days is HOH. Okay, lightning rate is good. We're definitely catching up on lightning rate. Hopefully new. Hopefully new. Would be nice. Defense meta. Ah, fuckerino. Okay, net 4 rate is insane, though. We needed the other one. We needed the dark one with purple lightning. I actually pulled her the moment you still had like the fake net 5s. I pulled her as fake net 5 and I thought it was Sylvia. I was like, yeah, net 5. And it's the silhouette of a New Stone agent and it's fucking wrong element. I pulled 2 fake net 5s. I got the light Skogo as a net 5 and I got her as a net 5. Fake net 5 was brutal. It was. It was. Especially if you got like a net 3 as lightning, but then it wasn't shown as lightning. Could be new if you're a newer-ish player. Nope, too bad. Lightning rate is not bad. Net 4 lightning rate is low-key very high. Could be new as well. Is new. Is a really bad unit, but is new. But yeah, having a 3 as a lightning, but then it's just a fake 4, that was even worse. Okay, unfortunately, no LD5. But I think we did overdo it on the amount of lightning rate, though. But let's double check that. Yeah, I was saying 15, 16-ish lightnings. We did a 14. No, that's actually kind of average. That's kind of average. Yeah, that's the thing with LD summoning. LD summoning, it always feels like if you don't hit an LD5, it's always like kind of like, yeah, is it that great? But Siege dupe defense, few new units. But if we're looking at the units we pulled over here, that's the more interesting part. We could demand a... This one is not bad. Maybe you have the other version, but that's not bad. Indra's definitely not bad. Demon is pretty good. Unicorn is decent. This one, they want to put some weird ass, like, oh, let's make her deal damage, but she's no damage dealer at all. Kind of buff, weird ass shit. I will actually have a video on him. He's low-key definitely not bad at all. And Layla's just crazy good. So I would say not a bad session. Not a bad session. Could be better if we pulled LD5, but in the end, can't always throw 6 on your dice. So Nixon, definitely thanks a lot for letting me summon on your account, and especially the LD rate, or like the net 5 rate early on. That was bonkers. That was a lot. Really a lot. But yeah, let me log off your accounts. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.